Peggy from the Paper Bumblebee. Welcome back to my channel. I was busy making myself something and I thought I would take you along and show you what I'm doing. So last week was my birthday on the 7th, and from my kids and my husband I got a couple of days vacation to Paris. So I was really stoked and I went to my stash and got some stuff out, and I didn't want to buy anything, and I used only stuff that I got. So I got this big it's called an atlas, I think you know it. It's full of maps and stuff, and I took a lot of those papers. So I took one of those maps and I made a big envelope. I backed it up with some just some ordinary book pages to make it more sturdy, and because it was sticking out here I didn't like that, so I stenciled this pattern on there, and then I'm going to sew this shut. I also made this piece more sturdy, and then I put a little piece of lace on here and a little closure with just some string. And I've got some papers. I got some papers that I had while showing you the Etsy shares, and I took all the pages I had from different kits that were about Paris, and this is just the ephemera, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to fussy cut that and put them all in this little envelope. And I made myself a little, well, it's not a junk journal. I made a signature that will go into a junk journal. So this is just a signature. I was planning on making, when we're going on vacation, wherever, every time we go, I'm going to make a little signature, and it could be a fat one, or it could be just 2 or 3 pages, but it's going to be its own signature, and it's got to have the name on there. So I just took the maps from the atlas and made, this is the front page, and I just put the nameplate with the name where we are going, Paris, and I did the spine with some lace, and on the edges some lace. Underneath the name here I've got just some threads and some cheesecloth, and in the middle here I just put some cheesecloth as well in the middle for just some sturdiness. And I backed the back up as well, and I made that into a little pocket, so I'm going to use that as a pocket. And I am also going to do that with these. So I've got another one. This is also double pages. I made that into a top pocket, and these are all loose, for I want to sew around them. I'm just waiting for them to dry. I glued them, and then these are also maps, and I also made a pocket in there. Then I've got again some pages I had in my stash, and I just glued them together and made some top pockets. And this is a top pocket, for I want to put, if I can't glue or stick them on, I'm just going to tuck them in and just put in some ledger paper, some brown paper, just some papers. And again, just 2 papers I glued together from a kit, and I can't remember which kits they are. And made a pocket, some more ledger paper. This is just some baking paper, and then this is also gorgeous. I think I'm gonna switch and put this in front. Really love that. And then just this is I think a sort of a receipt that I coffee dyed, and some more kit papers, and they all got pockets in the top or on the side. Some vellum, some packaging, just an old envelope, some more of those pages from kits, another airmail old envelope I had, more baking paper, I love this sound, more papers from kits, and in the middle I also have one of those, or 2 actually, glued together. Again, made it some pockets, but this is actually Paris, so I want to put this in the middle, and I can draw where we are going to stay and where we're going and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to sew all these, not all, just the top and the bottom. I'm going to sew for then it's got just a finished look. And I want to put on the edges here some more, just some of that lace. That's not really lacy, but I love this. I'm going to put that on there as well. And then I'm just going to sew them all together. And then that will be a signature in a future big junk journal. I think it's going to be big, for if I make a signature like this every time we go somewhere, it's going to be a fat baby. So just wanted to share. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sew this now and then sew them together, and I will be showing you the end result. Okay guys, so stitch everything together, and I stitched in the signatures, or actually it's one signature, and it's not a cover, but this is the front of my page, and I put this on as you have seen, and I've put some lace on the edge. I want to put in, I think, a lot of lace. For if I think of Paris, I think of lots of lace and lots of just yummy things. So on the first page here I just put a little ephemera thingy. Before I punch a hole, I wanted to put these split pins in here through the cheesecloth, but it didn't work, so I had a little, not really a hole, but a mark, so I thought I would just cover that up with that little circle. Then on this page I made a big lace, a pocket out of lace onto that map, and I made a beautiful envelope, big envelope with a map as well. I made this closure. I took some cardstock and I made circles, and I put some of the map on there as well. So I've got map buttons as well, and I just rivet them in there, and I put some twine for the closure. I love that. And I took some lace for the bottom of the flap, and I have inked around everything. Inside I have put lots of fussy cuts that I'm just for when I want to journal. I've got some stuff at hand, don't know if I'm going to use any of it, maybe nothing, maybe all, I don't know. So got that, so got enough stuff to work with. Still got some more, but I'll show you in a bit. Then on all the map cards I just put some lace on the side here, and all the map cards as well are little pockets, or actually big pockets, for then you can put in some receipts or anything, maps, anything you've got. What I've got I can put in there and keep it safe. And then I've got another map card, and I've got a side pocket on this one. Then I've got the kit. I just took some pages of some kits I've got, and it's not one kit, it's lots of kits. I've just took some pages, and I don't know all the kits anymore, so I'm just going to show. I made pockets of these as well, and I cut half circles out. I want to just use a stencil and some inks with a makeup brush, and I want to just, I don't want this to be as white, so I'm just gonna stencil, no, I've missed my spot, stencil in this little hole I punched. I don't know, I'm just gonna do this so that we haven't got that stark white in the little hole, like so. And I'm going to do that with all the pockets I made. So I've got this brown on here and stitched around all the pages. Again, here I'm going to make the whole just let it be not so stark white. So I've got a little stencil in there, stitched around all. Here again I've got stark white little half hole, and I rearranged some pages for it was really thick, and I don't want it to be that thick. I also took out this envelope for it's really big, or not big, thick, and I loved it, but I had to make a choice to take something out, and I thought I'd take that out. So I'm just going to stencil all the little thumb holes. I've still got this little airmail envelope, and I love this crinkling. Then I have another one of those maps, and I've got a little pocket here on both sides, and this is the middle of the signature, and this is the map of Paris, and I want to make crosses where we've been and all that sort of stuff on here. That would be nice. So I'm just going to stencil here as well. All these are pockets, so a lot of pockets. I've also got really enough space to write, actually. Some blank pages, and I can even write on here, so that's enough writing space. But I wanted to take some coffee dyed papers as well. It's not like I'm going for a week, I'm just going a couple of days, but I just want to be prepared, and maybe I won't even journal on the days I'm there and just take everything home, but I'm going to take this with me just so that it's got the Paris feel. So this book has been to Paris as well, so that's one thing I really would love. This book comes from Paris, was traveling with me to Paris, so that's cool. This is also a map of Paris, and here we can also, or I can also just make crosses and stuff where I've been. Really cute. And then this is the back, and I made this thick back with a big envelope, and I have a lot of other ephemera I wanted to put in there. I'll show you guys. And I was thinking maybe I should also do 1 or 2 book pages. So this is a printable, I don't know from where or who, and this is just a beautiful map envelope I made, and then some journaling cards and stuff I can just tear out if I want to and use. Some tabs and some tickets, really cool. Maybe I can use this as well, Paris. And then I've got some images of stuff in Paris that I thought maybe I could use as well. I'm going to take these with me as well, just 4. Then I've got some coffee dyed papers I want to take, and these are all already prepared. I cut them out and I inked around them. Side pocket, corner pocket, more tabs, another side pocket, just a pocket, another pocket, lots of pockets to save stuff in, and just an image of an Eiffel Tower. I've got lots of images of this one, but I'm just going to take it all. So this I wanted to put in this back pocket here, so then I've got lots of stuff to work with if I want to. And if I'm going to, if you like, when I'm there, I will be, if you want to, filming some stuff and make a video out of that. Please comment down below if you would love to see that. Then what I also wanted to put in here is my birthday card, where it says that my kids made it happen for me and my husband to go on this trip. It's just a couple of days, but I love it, and I want to incorporate this in here as well. and I'm just going to ink around it, I think. And I actually don't want to mess it up too much, so I'm gonna do that quickly. I've got my ink. I'm just gonna ink around this card just so that it will fit into my journal. Oh, it's right vintagey feel to it, and I want to keep that on all elements, or try and keep it. So I'm gonna just ink around this little card. So I was so surprised. I got this on my birthday. It was the 7th of June, and I opened it and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so happy, really, so happy. Just do it on the inside as well. So still got some writing space as well. Just gonna do this. Okay, so I inked around this, and I want to incorporate this somewhere and somehow in my little journal, and I think I will be doing that on this page where it really comes out. And I also got, I made a little list of stuff we want to see, and I want to incorporate that somewhere as well. So if you want to see me working in this some more, and when I'm in Paris or afterwards, and you want to see how I incorporate my stuff in here, let me know in the description box down below. And if you would like to see a video of stuff we've seen or maybe done in Paris, please comment down below, and I will try to make a video when we are there. So this is my little junk journal. Well, it's just a signature that I want to take with me to Paris when we go there. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.